Hello, everyone. This is Shilajit. We are Magick, and this is another podcast episode. Stay tuned. Aliens, the Anunnaki, showing up in Miami. Why didn't they come to New York? They know I'm here. Like, what are we doing? I thought we were supposed to meet up. I'm just playing. Kinda. Anyway, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff today, but I got to bring this up. Now, remember when the news came out and they were like, the aliens are here. If you see them, don't talk to them. And remember that? And then they tried to Mandela affect us and act like things. They never said anything like that, even though the SIA, that's what I'm going to say, SIA already released undisclosed documents. So we know what we're aliens. Like, our souls have lived for millennia, and we just like to jump from planet to planet and reality to reality just to experience life and to evolve and, all the source things source loves to do. Source could be a dog, source could be a roach, source could be a tree, source could be a building. I mean, all is frequency. Vibration is always moving and flowing and ebbing, whether it's a table. Again, this is just, it's not real, okay? So when the cops said, and I'm sure they did this to be funny, because there was no videos of children with sticks. They showed the video of all of these cops surrounding this area, and you see this thing just going in and out of, and I know about Project Bluebeam. That's going to be used for religion. That has nothing to do with aliens. They want to keep the religious programming going that, that they have, the government sanctioned religion. I'm always speaking of that, that one. But yeah, they'll use that one for, Jesus to part the sky. And, and I always told my loved ones, like, well, how do we know if it's really the Messiah and when it's Project Bluebeam? I was like, well, in the Bible, it says every knee shall bow. So if you're not falling to your knees, like, which I don't think that's going to happen either. But anyway, yeah, that's what's going to happen. So, but yeah, a bunch of teenagers with sticks. Where's the video of that? Y'all like to just show us that. And then they did like a face palm emoji. Like, it was just so not professional, which I've never seen that many cops pull up to like a shooting. Like, this is crazy. That seemed like the whole freaking Miami police force out there. That's fine. We'll believe your lies. It's fine. We won't. But yeah, well, sticks. That's going to happen a lot more, guys. The more that their programming starts to demolish and implode upon itself, because you cannot keep people here forever. We're not those people. We should be like Atlantis right now. We should be like Pangea. We should be like teleporting by now. We're actually behind. Probably why they're showing up. And don't see these beings as your savior. Don't quit looking for someone outside of you to fix what's going on in your life. There is a certain family, I've spoke of them a lot, the Rothschilds, I'll say it, that run everything and that puppet strings everybody, because they do nothing but collect our money. And then, you have the Catholic Church, and you just have all these overlord organizations, that runs religion. Like, it's just little subsects of zillionaires running things. So, just keep that in mind. And who runs media? Keep that in mind too. And that's all I'm going to say. Who runs the media? Keep it in mind. Why they want to keep you stuck in, God's mad at me, I'm going to go to hell if I don't act right. But yet there's still people murdering each other. There's still very evil, mean, religious people that will, love you all the way straight to hell. So just keep that in mind, okay? And distractions. Yes, there's always distractions going on. If they keep us going, oh, war, oh my God. And then, they're sneaking and doing other things. It's always a distraction. Just keep that in mind. The focus is you. Stay with what you're doing to heal yourself. You sharing, oh, that's a reptilian, or that's the Illuminati. Is it helping you? Are you evolving in any way? Are you healing in like generational curses? that's been passed down forever. Are you healing? Your children, your children's children. That's how you got to focus. You're focusing on your future generations. Not only are you healing your ancestral patterns, because that's why they chose you to come here, you're also healing future generations. So that's all I'm saying. Just think about that. Okay? Like, they want to keep the illusion of wars and rumor. We've been warring forever. There's been an antichrist every fucking century. Like, come on, guys. I know who the antichrist is. I personally know who the antichrist. I found out a couple years ago who the antichrist was. I found out what religion would be the religion used that we forced upon humanity. There's only one religion that's done that. And they're still doing it. So, and there's only one currency. You know, if you read Revelations, if you read Matthew, if you read the end times, you'll see it's already happened. Ask your ancestors, ask your spirit guides, ask your higher self, ask God. What is Crystal talking about? Because when I say this, and they're pushing me to say it, and I've said it a couple of times in my podcast, but I just gave you cheat codes. I just gave you little seeds. I was like, okay, so what's the one world currency? That's the most powerful currency on the planet. That if you don't use it, they'll either murk your president or your leader, or they'll just take over your land and claim it as freedom. Okay, so what's the one religion that's went all over the planet? And I'm going to say one. It's a sect of 3 of them, by the way. But it's one religion that's went all over the planet, killing people in the name of their God. And it's not just, who y'all think it is. It's 3 of them involved. It's literally one God, the biblical God. So that's already happened. They did that centuries ago. They were going around killing people in the name of Jesus, or they're going around killing people in the name of Allah or Yahweh. It's one religion. Now you think about that one religion, you think about that money, you think about that government, and you'll know where Babylon is. And it's not just one country. They're all involved. Okay, don't let them fool you. They act like they hate each other, but for some reason, every freaking country that hates each other agrees with Antarctica not being messed with. That is it. So what I want you to do is focus on your healing. Okay? It doesn't matter about the all-seeing eye. You know what I see this is? I don't see this as the Illuminati. The Illuminati is a club. It's a little boys club. Okay? They think they're the Illumined ones. They're the enlightened ones. The original Illuminati was not like these zillionaires. They were scientists. They were alchemists. They were Gnostics. They were healers. Mathematicians. They knew the universe was made of mathematics and geometric patterns and 001s and, programming. They knew that. And they were the enlightened ones. And the reason why they were secretive is because of the religion I was just telling you about. The one world religion that's been killing people in the name of their God was killing them. So, yeah. And so when the Masons took over Illuminati, then it became a club. And now it's, billionaires and we're better than you. And so when you see entertainers who do this, it's just, I know something you don't know. I know about Ra. I know about Amen. When you say Amen, Amen Ra, the sun god. You've been played. There, I said it. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. So, I'm not going to force this down your throat. There's information out there. Like I say, look up the Council of Nicaea. Look what they've done. It's, separation of church and state. Hilarious. But we need to go back to the biblical days. Never left. We never left. Who was winning back then? They're still winning. So that's why you see this little religious war playing out right now. Got to keep us going. We got to make that Bible right. We got to make it true, even though we wrote all that shit in there. All right. So let's go back. That's what we're going to talk about. A lot of stuff today. Hi guys. Okay. Got that off my chest. So I was just enlightened that I have PTSD. And I think I've talked to you guys about this. And we think of PTSD as surviving like an attack, being in war, childhood abuse, things like that. We all suffer. If you have any type of childhood abuse, mental, emotional, physical, it doesn't matter. No abuse ranks more than the other. I hate that. I hate this. Well, I had this. It's not competition, boo. You have PTSD if you were abused, okay? And society, the matrix, the programming just attacks us for having problems. It's like we're not even allowed to, we don't have time to heal. We have to work 40 to 80 hours a freaking week. And then we got to work on our jobs here, at home. And we got to take care of ourselves. We got to take, if you got children, you got to take care of them. It's like you don't have time to heal. So let me rewind. I saw my PTSD as just a childhood trauma. Okay? That's all I saw it as. I did not realize I had PTSD from that. I had PTSD from relationship trauma. Your brain is so sensitive, and we really just throw it to the side. We're always like, our gut feeling. Well, this is your brain too, which is why we have IBD and so many other issues here. But I had also trauma from my previous workplace. I've lost organs. So if I was so stressed out that Crohn's attacked me so much that I had to lose my colon and my rectum and just keep a little bit of small intestines left, obviously that's trauma in my body. So these energies, guys, these energies are stored until you eradicate it. It stores in your body. We keep it in. So let's keep going. I had a divorce. Love of my life. Love it. I still love him. Hi, Dougie. Uprooted from my home twice. I had to leave West Virginia. Well, first I leave my first home to an apartment. And then I leave my apartment and moved to New York. And all this was happening. Oh, and by the way, my health was failing. And then I was diagnosed recently with kidney disease. And then I have to have a biopsy of my breast. I'm not claiming cancer. I'm not. I've already told the universe, look, I got enough dis-ease I'm trying to eradicate. We're not going to play this game. But with that being said, I am on the path of healing. I'm trying to heal myself. I'm trying to correct what I've done to myself. With all that being said, I still have these little energies. Energy never dies. It's just transmuted. So I have these stored energies of trauma in my body. This is why meditation is so important. And it's not just, it's really going within and just releasing energies from you out of your crown chakra or out of your earth star chakra at the bottom of your feet, which is why it's good to ground. But yeah, I did the thing. I didn't do it, but I thought about it. I went back in imposter syndrome mode. I was like, I can't be a healer. I'm not helping them. I can't even help myself. I've told y'all about this, guys. And I talked to some friends who have dealt with severe trauma and PTSD. And they're like, Crystal, turn your alarm clock off. Because I do. I'm very routine. I'm very scheduled. I feel like my life flows better that way. But that's how I got to this point. I didn't take time to heal. Which is why I'm not consistent with this. Because I go into, I'm not good enough for this. What do I have to offer people? I'm so broken. So I had to heal. I did not delete my platform because a lot of healers do that. You just freak out. You delete your platform. So all that hard work, all your followers, all the people that's like depending on you, you just delete it and just walk away. And it just leaves your people like, and I have friends who are healers and they say, yeah, Crystal, don't delete it. I regret it. I regret it. So I would rather just not post and get off of social media and give myself time to heal. The people who unfollow me, I have to heal too, honey. Like, let me explain something to you about content creators. Hey, if you're either a consumer or a creator, if you're consuming, give creators a chance. Don't be so hard on them. These are humans. We have everyday problems. We suffer from everyday things. There's people here with cancer. There's people with Crohn's disease and kidney disease and all these things. And we're still working full time. I'm not on disability. I'm not shaming disability. It's just I wasn't approved for it. I didn't understand it at the time, but yeah, I get the universe says, Crystal, you got to work or you'll give up. So yeah, I work a full-time job. And this does not bring in money. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not making money from this. This is all free. Unless you want to work with me and I could be your coach, that's how the money will come in. And if you would like to work with me, I do deal with trauma. I have survived incest, child abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse, all the abuses, twice divorced. I know how it feels. I've been told I'm going to die. I'm told I'm still here. So I get it. If you deal with that type of stuff, I am your trauma expert. I have survived it and I keep going. I'm like the female David Goggins. I just don't give up. I just keep pushing myself. So with that being said, yeah, I took a break and it's great. I feel amazing. Even my friend Chris Snyder, that's my little herbalist now. He's my twin, literally my twin soul. We're twins. Like nothing romantic about as the homie. Okay. And he said, you sound better. You sound amazing. And I feel better. I feel happier. So yeah, I'm ready to start. I'm ready to do this. So yeah, take time. If you're doing any type of content, it's okay to walk away. Even if you lose 1,000 followers, lose them. Because you want to call in your soul tribe. I could easily have 150,000 subscribers right now if I would feed you what you wanted to hear, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not that coach. I'm just not. I'm not going to be that. My focus is you. It's you. There is this peace I have, guys, that I want you to have. There are things outside of me. I'm not goofy. I know there's bad things happening around me, but I can't fix it myself physically. I can't. Me worrying and me stressing about it is not going to correct the situation, is it? It's just going to make me sick. And then if I'm stressed out, my boys are stressed out, my family's stressed out, my friends are stressed out. They're all worried about me. And then I get more stressed and then I get sicker. This is what I'm telling you. Stress is a killer. So let's go over to ego now. I always hear about kill your ego. Ego death. And I know the great sages say that. I just don't see it like that. I see it as a healing. Okay, so to me, blow to your ego. Yeah, your emotions and how you feel about yourself. You showed up as a certain person. I showed up as Crystal Lee. And Crystal Lee will always remain. I'm not killing Crystal Lee off because Crystal Lee's already been through enough. My soul, I'm talking in third person for a reason. My soul, my essence is connected to a lot of energies. I work heavily with Kali Ma. I'm going to open up more to like Tiamat and Oya and Hecate. I'm going to open up myself more. Sekhmet, I'm going to open up more to more aspects of myself. Durga, Parvati, Shakti. I'm more, because to me, Kali is the embodiment or the fruition of source as masculine and feminine. She is the embodiment. She is Shakti and Shiva in one. She is the goddess. She is the creation and destruction. She is time. She is the void. She is all the things. And that doesn't negate Shakti or Shiva. That doesn't negate Shango or Oya. It doesn't negate Sekhmet and Ra. It just doesn't negate that. All energies are one. And we like to separate. And we like to make things bigger and better. And you got spiritual teachers out here making you feel like you're less than, like they're more ascendant than you. No, they've just learned some things. Their truth may not be your truth. My truth may not be your truth. But all I am saying is you have to heal yourself. So this is the download I got from my higher self. She's like, you know how you worry about your inner child. Your inner child, you have to heal your inner child. And, oh, don't cry. Don't cry, Crystal. She said, you are my inner child. What? So, yeah, we can't be so hard on ourselves. We can't attack the lesson. You can't attack the experience. All we can do is go through it and learn from it and maybe heal and assist others. But you can't heal anybody if you're not going to heal yourself. So see your vessel, who you are right now, my ego. See that as your higher self's inner child that needs healed and deserves healing. You deserve healing. I deserved healing. I was just going through life as I always did. As a little kid, you get bullied, you get mocked, you get knocked down. What did little Crystal do? Do you think she just gave up and cried and I was like this. When I say the bullying I endured almost made me on top of not having a safe home environment because of my birth dad, I had no safety. So I was always, and it's a wonder why I have Crohn's. That's probably the main reason why. I was always just pushing all that sadness, all that attacking into my gut. And I would hold it. I wouldn't cry in front of them. I wouldn't give them the fucking satisfaction. And when I got home, I cried. I punched pillows. I did all that type of stuff. I need to do that more. Punching pillows and just screaming into it is what I would do as a kid. It's like my body knew there was some type of release. But that ended. Because when you're surrounded by people and there is no place to hide and no place to scream, you just hold it in. And that's hurting us. It's killing us. That's why Spirit let me know you have PTSD and you have trauma. Your nervous system, Crystal, is wrecked. So I just listened to my friends who healed from their trauma and healed their nervous system. It's literally loving yourself. It's cutting out all the noise. I like to listen to music in the morning or affirmations. This morning I listened to nothing. It was just quiet. And it felt so good, and I enjoyed it. When I go out in public, because where I'm from, West Virginia, my West Virginia family and friends, they want to see pictures, they want to see videos, they want to live, they want to experience New York with me. I'm not a tourist. I live here. So I don't take pictures like I should. I don't take videos. I'm experiencing the moment. Now, if Spirit says, hey, go ahead and do that, I just try to stay aware and like, okay, let me do this. They would like to know because they worry about me and they're rooting for me and I love them so much. But yeah, more awareness, more quiet. My friends also said, get out in nature as much as possible. We know you're in New York City. And when you're an empath living in big cities like Houston, Los Angeles, Denver, New York City, Boston, big cities, Chicago. I know y'all, I'm just hearing things. Shout me out, Crystal, shout me, say it out. Omaha, I don't know why y'all want me to say that, but okay, we're out here. Omaha. It's a lot. It's a lot on us. And we take it all in. And you may not know it. You may feel delusional. You're like, I'm crazy. Like, there's no way. You feel, as an empath, you feel other people's emotions that are not yours. But you don't know that, so you'll take it in as like, oh, God, something's wrong with me. Until you become aware. So as children, we were pulling in our parents' emotions. My kids did it. I've apologized to them so thousands of, I will always apologize to them and let them know, I appreciate you and I'm so sorry for what I put you through. For the shit that I passed down. And we did. That's the thing. Take accountability, but don't beat yourself up about it. And don't let your children beat you up about it either. Don't do that. If your parent takes accountability for what they've done to you, you don't keep throwing it in their freaking face. My father never took accountability for what he did to me. He took that shit right to his grave. That's something he's going to have to repeat. That's a cycle he's going to have to, as source, if you don't learn the lessons, if you die in the illusion or the programming, if you die in fear and trash, you come back, honey. I'm sorry. And the lesson will be harder until you learn. I came here. So when I look back at little Crystal, remember that's your higher self-centered child. When I look at little Crystal, I am a higher self-centered child. Oh my God, that baby. The strength I wore and embodied. The things I survived. Bravo, Crystal. Bravo. I see why Mel Robbins goes high fives herself in the mirror. Hell yeah, embody the high five habit. Do that. I don't agree a lot with Mel on some things. Like she'll say, oh, affirmations don't work. That's not true because she used affirmations. Affirmations is just speaking. I don't even say speaking. It is knowing. It is affirming. You don't got to say it out loud. You can say it to yourself. You could write down your affirmations and read them to yourself. And then I'm going to give you another little download that I got. You know, I said this is like a computer program and none of this is real. Okay, so this is what I was told. I am the source of my universe. And I was like, yeah, you are God. Da, 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 and I'm just an aspect. And they're like, no. You got to see it like this. You are the source of your universe. Everything pushed out is coming from you. And it's how you want to program your life. Now, when I was little, I had the matrix programming. We had parents, we had religion, we had schooling and stuff, you know. But now that I'm awakened from that, now it's my time to program my life. So yeah, manifestation's happening a lot faster for me now. It is amazing how you can program your reality the way it's supposed to be. Like, I know life is hard, but it doesn't have to be excruciatingly hard. We don't have to suffer as much as we do. And bad things happen, and people die, and we lose loved ones, and it's traumatizing, and it's horrific. But we can't stay in that energy, or we're going to keep attracting death and destruction on us. Got to attract life also. We're not just destruction and death. We're also creation. So I know I've lost a lot of people in my life. I've had friends that's lost children. And when I say those ladies and those gentlemen are my inspiration to keep going, because they didn't give up. They're hurt. They're destroyed. They're devastated. But every day, they make it a point to wake up and do better and keep going. So shout out to my homies, Tara, Melissa, Sherry, Sharon. Those are my closest friends that have lost children. And I look up to you. You motivate me to keep going. I love you. All right. So, with that being said, this week we're going to heal our inner child, you. You're going to do the things that you love. You're going to turn off social media. If you're a creator, you're not going to post a freaking thing. The algorithm will just have to catch up later. You're going to do the things to take care of yourself. You're going to sleep in. You're not even going to use an alarm clock. You will wake up when your body goes, oh, it's time to wake up. And then wake up. Do this for a week or two. Take care of yourself. I'm so happy I did this. I feel so much better. And I think the snow's coming. It's hitting West Virginia. New York, I don't really see nothing out there yet. But I love snow. I think it's so pretty. I hate when it's just rain and cold. But yeah. And I love you so much. I know this was short, but I appreciate you. And thank you for listening and watching. I should pull some tarot cards. Yeah, let's pull some tarot. Okay, tarot here. Let's pull some tarot. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us in this one. The woo note, you know, me doing tarot readings on podcast. I don't know if anybody else is doing that, but I'll do it. You're Magick all the time. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Ooh. One more shuffle. I gotta talk to him. Gotta wake him up. Remember, everything's energy. Look at that. Ace of Cups. Some people are, that's what I'm saying, we're hurt. We're broken. But the universe, the Ace of Cups, wants to fill our cup with overflowing. Well, we can't do that if we're holding on to energy. We got to make room for better things, okay? All right, Spirit, what we got? Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. This is a very loving energy, very supportive, worries about everybody else. We have to take care of ourselves. So that's the message. You got to take care of yourself. What's crossing us to Empress, we want to work, we want stuff to do, we want to... Now, this is helping or hurting. I'm going to say this is what's helping us. Empress is healing. It's creation. It's birthing. It is supportive. It's grounded. It's stable. That's the energy we want to be in. Foundation, the Chariot. It's another Cancer card. There's a lot of Cancer energy coming in. But yeah, forward movement from hard times, like I was telling about my friends who lost their children transitioned. This is them. It was hard, but they are moving forward for their babies. Not only for their babies, but for themselves. Like I said, they still have people to take care of. They still have children, or they taking care of their grandchildren, or, you know, they're still very supportive. Recent past, Lord child, 7 of Wands, defending your position. My stomach's growling, guys, because I'm fasting. What's crowning us? The Fool. So this is us just saying, universe, take over. I'm trusting my higher self. I'm trusting God. I'm trusting Goddess, my spirit guides, my angels. I'm trusting, because I can't do this. I can't do this by myself. I have to trust that everything's going to work out. Near future, celebration. Celebration. Achievement. Happiness. Because we're taking care of ourselves. Attitude, the High Priestess. Tapping into your intuition. Tapping to that inner knowing. Environment. The Magician. You're manifesting. We are out here. Hopes and fears. Being stuck. We don't want to be stuck anymore. And outcome, Knight of Wands. Passionate, fast. Going after what you know. Maybe a message. Maybe something passionate. But yeah. Overall energy. This is where we want to be. 9 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment and happiness. That's where we want to be at, because we came from this. We came from this. The stress and the worry. I'm happy. This is a good reading. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Let's do a divine power affirmation, because we haven't done that in a while. Shout out to Christina Jerry. You can get these cards from my friend. You can get these cards from my friend Christina Jerry. xtinajerry.net. And this awesome cup that says, my personal power is that I don't take shit personal. Yeah, that's the homie right there. I'm going to be making some more merch soon. Super excited about it. Merch that deals with everybody and everybody's situation. You know what I mean? All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective from the Divine Power app? That's too many. Okay, fine. Divine timing. Oh, this is so relevant. Everyone is going through their own shit. Everything unfolds exactly as it is meant. I am exactly where I need to be. The next one, intention. I become what I think. Therefore, I am intentional with my thoughts. Remember, intention with your affirmations. It's a feeling. It's a knowing. It's like you are programming your reality. That's how you got to see it. Every time you say it, it's a program. You're putting out an algorithm out there to your universe. And perfect. This is perfect. I feel my shit. You got to feel it to heal it, bookies. When I allow myself to feel, I heal the past, the present, and my future. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I'll talk to you soon. Remember, we are magic and we are one.